Welcome back everyone to Empyrion Galactic Survival Vanilla 1.10. Today I think I'm going to start on my house on this island. I haven't had enough destruction for a little while. How about a little creation? First things first, I gotta clear out the hilltop here. And as usual, I'll use the truckster here as my lumberjack. We'll get some logs in the bonus here.
What rolls past stairs, the motor impairs, rolls over your neighbor's dog. It's great for a snack, it fits on your back, it's log.
But yeah, there are a lot of trees, a lot of rocks up here. I usually like to do this from the truckster, so it's turrets can protect me from critters that are running around. When you get involved in building stuff, you're not always as watchful as you should be. Up all of our logs. It always defaults to rockets. I hate that. I think I saw somewhere there's a way to adjust the ordering of that. You have to do it by putting your weapons on your ship in a right order. Find a place to start it. Really at the peak of the hill there. Of course, put in Wi-Fi so we can transfer stuff from the ship. From the truckster, anyway. I don't think we're close enough to the CV to have a connection. I'll have to look into placing down some Wi-Fi modules between here and where my TV is. See if I can get them extended so that we can have access to the CV's containers here in the house. And the sun's going down. It's getting too dark to work here. Look at that. Tropical sunset. Is there anything better? This darkness is making me sleepy. I actually had a real yawn just then. What am I doing here? I don't want to fly the ship at the moment. To go to bed. First time I use my bed here. Alright, it's 2 minutes and 45 seconds till sunrise, so we're up before dawn. Have a little breakfast here. Head back out to the construction site. We start early enough here. We should have enough daylight. Get some good work done here. Put some more blocks around the edges. Just increasing the size of our foundation here. All good construction starts with a good foundation. And I can only carry so many concrete blocks on the truckster. They're quite heavy. I think about 200 of them weigh almost 200 tons. And the old truckster there can only lift maybe 100 tons if you put it in the hot bar. So unless we can get some kind of connection between here and the CV, we'll have to do it in small chunks. I think if I get really desperate, I can fly the CV out here and park it next to where I'm building, just to have quick access to the raw materials. Right, I can land this on here now. Now, one of the things I've figured I want to do is put in a basement. I could put some of the more unattractive items down there. Just your sort of infrastructure stuff like solar power batteries, and we can put the constructor down there. Constructor's a big honking piece of machinery. Doesn't often look too nice, even in the middle of your house. So I am going to tunnel down through here. Also like to put the core down there, since that foundation is going to be our ground floor. I'd hate to have that core peeking through the whole time. So this is a matter of digging out a good sized space here. Now I want to make sure it's 2 blocks high. The open space down here is 2 blocks high, at least. And I need another block under the foundation there. I'd like to have 2 blocks, so as the ceiling. So I'll use that sort of as my guide. This angle's killing me. Wrong tool. There we go. Hit the O key. Stuff leveled out here. And get rid of this now that I know how deep I want to go. And let's just dig out and spread out. And luckily I put this up on the center of the hill so that we're far enough away from the water that we won't have any funky waves coming through the stone. And we just have to figure out how big I want to make the basement. Once we get the number of blocks that we want on the floor here, we can build up towards the underside of the foundation up on top. Right, gotta box that in. That'll be our ceiling. Yeah, that's good. Okay. I have 112 blocks left. I think I need to go further out. I'd like the elevator to be sort of in the center of the basement area. Broken through to the sky. That's all right. We're going to expand that foundation out there anyway. It's not nearly big enough yet. Yeah, I think if we go out here one more block on all the way around, we have enough space there to start building our walls. Just build it, fill that in later. There you go. Expand our roof a little bit. I dropped a concrete block on my head. The pain. Okay. Another extension here. Yeah, we got to go out further on this side. We're too close to the elevator there. Is this enough room? That is the question. before I run out of blocks here. Get that area closed in. Make sure we're not floating. Okay. Alright, we can use the rest of these blocks here to expand our foundation. And we'll have to go back and get some more. Okay, it looks like the hole to the basement there is centered. No, maybe not. Maybe another row down in front. It's hard to tell. All right. Finish off this one block here. Then I think I gotta go make some more blocks. But still have plenty of daylight here to play with. Trust the zone. I don't want to exit the cockpit. What makes you think I want to exit the cockpit? But the bullets hitting those bugs sounds particularly squishy. Alright, put the stone in our input there. I want one of those for the time being. It's the one I picked up. There's the other half of the blocks that I made. Anything else before I head on back? Think. We're gonna need all the usual stuff out there since we're not really connected. So we're gonna have 5 big solar panels and maybe a couple of these capacitors. This generally suffices. Anything else? Yeah, we're going to need an advanced constructor over there. Bare minimum, anyway. And I got to remember to take them with me. So hard when you don't have your connection to your main container here. You got to remember to take stuff with you. probably top that off. All right, let's put down our solar panels. Want them on the east-west line. And you have it at this side, and we're near the equator. No matter how tall I make my building here, won't be any shade hitting these guys. I want it centered on that block. Fine. Don't know if that's in the right spot or not. I think it is. Else they would line up. They don't. Guesses. Actually, should put the block down here first. Actually, I can leave that other block there. Doesn't matter. Got 5 of them, so let's put 5 little pedestals down. They're 2 apart. Actually, 3 apart. 2 in between. All right, that ought to do it. Yep. That makes it easy. All right, got a full section there going. Don't think we'll need more than that. If I put a large greenhouse, maybe we'll have to expand it. And I usually do put a large greenhouse on my houses. Something with 36 plots. Four sets of 9.
Come on. Do math.
Yeah, that equals 36. Oh yeah, I got more space than I think. It looks awful tiny down there. Right, I think I put my walls up then. I hate it. You just have a little bit too much stone in the way there. Yeah, I think this basement will be big enough. All right. Three walls done. Yeah, we can chip some of that stone away. Almost done with the basement. Yep, gotta get rid of some of that. That ought to do it. Yep, we are fully enclosed there. Better dumping some rock peeking through there. There you go. And you know what I forgot to make was those damn elevator thingies. I just gotta put these down using the drone. Put these guys in the corner. The Wi-Fi in there on top. Always good to conserve space. And let's see, I got 92 blocks left. Went home and made those elevators. Sort of bugging me having that hole there. As you can see, I also made some containers, fridge, food processor, some windows that we're going to be needing. I generally like to make my walls above ground as windows. Usually those good views. You know what else I forgot to make? I forgot to make another core. The whole point, really, of the basement was so I can get the core out of the middle of my floor there. Move it down into the basement. I'm always forgetting something.
What a pisser.
I need like a checklist. Trying to keep that hole, the basement, in the center of this block. I think I'll have, I usually have 2 stories at least on my house. And I generally like to put elevators and stairways as a central core with glass walls on the outside. Yeah, we can get closer to our panels here, no problem. Just thinking. Need to come out, sway a little bit more. Before I put the windows up. If if I want it to look really nice, I'm gonna have to figure the width has to be in width and height had length, excuse me, width and length need to be multiples of 4, because I like to use the big 2x2 glass windows, and I also like having corners of my building rounded. I'm going to do that now. And unfortunately, the round corner windows are single width. One of the other tricks you learn, if you want to make maximum use of your floor space, you can't put the windows on the inside of your foundation because they take up a whole block, so you can't put anything up against your windows. The trick I use is to put little tiny slivers of blocks along the outside edge of the foundation to rest windows on from the outside, so they're not taking up any interior space. You can't do it without the supports, however, because the glass will collapse. It's not being supported. But we'll get to that part later. And I'm not going to put any of that stuff down. Let's put down our containers. They can stay in the basement since you can access them remotely. You don't need them up in your living space, taking up room, looking ugly. And I don't think I have any need for extended containers. At the moment, I may decide I need more space. We'll find room for it. But yeah, I had to go make my core because I forgot it.
Slipped my mind.
You can't get them back whole. I'm going to put it up there next to the Wi-Fi. They're similar looking objects. Yeah, let's give our base a name. Something to do with paradise. Paradise found. Okay. Fill this in. We don't have an ugly hole in the floor there. And the elevator will continue on up to the second story when I get that in there. It's only 42 seconds left in the day. Don't really have time to put anything else down, I don't think. I can, however, leave all this junk here in one of our cargo boxes, so I don't have to keep hauling it back and forth. I can also make some more blocks and stuff for my next trip out here. Checking to see where I run out of connection. Yeah, I'm out of it there. Theoretically, I can use that as I go along. See about putting down Wi-Fi so we can get these two places hooked up together. But that will be for another day. Look at that sunset. That's what you live for. Beautiful. Well, anyway, that's enough for today. As always, thanks for joining me, and I hope to see you again tomorrow.